The State Bank of India, that is SBI, has once again declined to disclose standard operating procedures SOPs for the sale and redemption of electoral bonds as requested under the Right to Information Act, that is RTI. According to a report by the Times of India, SBI cited reasons of commercial confidence and claimed that the SOPs are intellectual property of the bank exclusively meant for internal use of its dealing staff. The appeal filed by Advocate Anjali Bhardwaj seeking access to the SOPs dating back to April 2017 was initially rejected by SBI on March 30. Following this, Bhardwaj escalated the matter by appealing to the First Appellate Authority (FAA) of SBI but remained dissatisfied by the response received on May 17. Hello and welcome. This is Akanksha and you're watching HW News English. Now, Bhardwaj plans to challenge the denial before the Central Information Commission (CIC). This move comes amid the ongoing controversy and debate over the transparency and accountability in electoral bond scheme, which allows for anonymous donations to the political parties. As per Business Standard reports, in the order dated May 17, the FAA stated that the information sought is held by the bank in its commercial confidence and hence it cannot be provided. Further, the internal guidelines strictly meant for the dealing staff and the information is also intellectual property of the bank, hence rightly denied under the Section 8(1)(d) of the RTI Act. Section 8(1)(d) of the RTI Act states that information including commercial confidence, trade secrets or intellectual property, the disclosure of which would harm the competitive position of the third party unless the competent authority is satisfied with the larger public interest, warrants the disclosure of such information. Anjali Bhardwaj, an advocate of transparency, has expressed concern over State Bank of India's refusal to disclose standard operating procedures SOPs related to electoral bonds. According to the Times of India, Bhardwaj emphasized that her request of SOPs was driven by worries about the ambiguity in how SBI manages the transaction data of electoral bonds. She pointed out that SBI records unique numbers for both purchasers and redeemers, raising concerns about the potential tracking of bonds. Bhardwaj informed the Times of India that despite the Supreme Court's decision to strike down the electoral bond scheme as unconstitutional and order disclose of all details, SBI continues to withhold crucial information. She criticized the First Appellate Authorities, that is FAA of SBI, for not demonstrating how the disclosure of SOPs would harm the competitive position of a third party and for failing to disclose who is the third party might be. Bhardwaj also noted that FAA did not adequately weigh the public interest in matter and simply cited internal guidelines as justification for denial, despite there being no such exemption clause in RTI Act. What do you think of this news report? Do let us know in the comments. Till then, keep watching HW News English and also download our app HW News Shorts for the latest news and updates.
Stay ahead with our cutting-edge news app. Instantly access the latest shorts in just 1 minute and breaking news in just 50 words. Download now for a smarter, faster news experience.